Hello everyone, my name's Nikki and I live with a lot of ghosts. And I'm here today to tell you all about how I look after spirit dolls, haunted dolls, spirit vessels, and just generally how I care for my spirit family and make sure that everyone is as happy as possible. I communicate using my dowsing rod. So as you can see, crossed rods like this, thank you very much, means yes, and an open means no. So keep an eye on my rods because that is the spirits that live with me, chatting and communicating with me in the way that works for me personally. Visiting. Did someone say visiting? No. Okay. Just so you know, I'm using GhostTube today just to help you understand what's going on. But GhostTube spits out a lot of nonsense words. So every time a word is spat out, I will get the spirits to verify if it is them or not. So that word was what we call a BS word. All my Wi-Fi is off, my phones are on airplane mode, so they shouldn't mess or interfere with anything. So with all that being said, let's get started. Okay, so today we're talking about how to care for haunted dolls. We'll use the term haunted dolls when we're talking about any type of spirit attached to any type of vessel. So I'll tell you who I've got here today with me today. Today I've got Lisa. She's over there. Hello, Lisa. And Lisa's a little doll. We've got James. Good morning, James. We have Abigail. Abigail the teddy. We've got Finley. Finley the fox. Good morning. We've got Dags. Is that a little flash there for me? Thank you. We've got Dags the clown, the little demon Dags. We've got Janice. Janice is a painting. We've got Elise, who's the most beautiful doll, gorgeous doll. And not in vessels today, we've got my good friend Jovian, the leprechaun. And do we have Feel today? Do we have Mac? Yeah. So we've got Mac, which is another leprechaun that is Jovian's friend that likes to hang out. Jovian is no longer attached to vessel. He's unattached and he's now free. He wasn't a little green doll. Do we have Marcel here today? Marcel, the shadow figure. Do we have my Grandad Bob? Good morning, Grandad Bob. Okay, fantastic. Is there anyone else here with us at the moment? No, so that's everybody here. Of course, do we have Mrs. Owl? And we have Mrs. Owl. But Mrs. Owl keeps herself to herself, don't you, Mrs. Owl? That's no problem at all. Please forgive us if we get visitors. When I'm doing these videos and I'm spending a long time communicating, it attracts other spirits, some of our family, some of our other spirit friends, and some strangers. Did someone say I can't say? Nope, the S word. Okie dokie. Right, so now I've introduced to you my spirit family. I'm going to help you understand what keeping a haunted doll entails. So, as you can tell, not all spirit vessels are dolls. Dolls and teddies are the usual type of vessels you get, but just like Janice, she's a painting. Any object, really, any solid object can be a vessel. Sometimes you get jewelry items, and sometimes you get ornaments. Did someone say that? Is that my friend Jovian? Oh, you got me very, not romantic, sentimental recently, haven't you, Jovian? He likes to let me know that he likes me and he appreciates me, and I appreciate you for that, Jovian. Thank you for the hug. So, yeah, so a spirit vessel can be anything, and it doesn't... It smells. Who said that? Jovian, what smells? Outside? It smells outside? What does it smell like? Good? Bad? Is it a farming smell? Ah. Does our town smell like farms today? Because it's windy and it's bringing the smells over, isn't it? Okay, the other thing I will say is my guys, they don't keep on track, they don't focus, and they don't follow the conversation, so expect interruptions. Try and focus, my friends. Try and focus. Okay, what was I saying? Type of vessels. Yes, so we have a type of vessel. Now, you may be wondering why. Fireplace. What about the fireplace? It smells in the fireplace? You're in the fireplace? Yeah, I know. You kind of hang out on the fireplace, don't you? That is where your little, that's your spot, isn't it? Your spot. Everyone's got their own spots. Thank you for letting me know. Why do I have spirits in my home? Who's that flashing? Abby, is that you flashing the light? Who's flashing? Jovian. Jovian's very chatty and active today. So, the reason I have spirits is because I've always been interested in the paranormal and always been interested in mediumship and communicating with the other side and proving that life continues after our human bodies die. It absolutely fascinates me, and I find it very comforting to know that once our bodies have ended, our spirits do not. Undoubtedly. Yeah, exactly. Our spirits do not. We just move on to our next journey. All just experiences. And I've always wanted to get more information about this and more evidence. So the first thing I did, and I recommend this for everyone, is to get in contact with your spirit guides. Now I've got several spirit guides, and it was a long journey getting to. Did someone say that? The S word? It was a long journey getting to know my spirit guides, and getting to find out who they were and what they were there for and how they were related to me. But I would highly, highly recommend. Ooh, that's behind the camera, so it can't be me. Who did that? I'm going to say it's Finley. Finley is our motion detector setter offer. Are you right, Finley? Excellent. Did you want me? Just knocking around. You're not going to start knocking the camera now, are you? No, you wouldn't do that, would you? Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, later this evening. What's happening later this evening? Jovian's going to do something later this evening. Oh, fantastic. I look forward to that, whatever that is going to be. Oh my God, I completely forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? God damn it, guys. Oh yes, talking to your spirit guides. Talk to your spirit guides. If you are interested in housing some spirit vessels, some haunted dolls, I highly, highly, highly recommend you work on connecting with your spirit guides, because your spirit guides there are 100% to protect you and to guide you. And they will guide you when it comes to any other spirits that are around you, good or bad. Who said that? Jovian, you're following me. You're going to follow me tonight? You're going to come into town today? Yeah. It's. I live in a town called Knaresborough, and today is bed race day. So some of the spirits will be joining me to watch the bed race parade. That'll be good fun. So get in touch with your spirit guides. How you do that is down to you. There are so many videos, meditations, books, information, but that's how I discovered that I could communicate using my rods. So my spirit guides can talk to me through my rods, and they can hear your thoughts. You don't even need to speak out loud. I can just ask them questions in my head and they will answer through the rods. I can also hear the voices in my head, and the meditations are really strong with me with them. So without them, I'd be completely lost, and I could get into dangerous territory in terms of the spirits around me. So before you do anything, contact your guides, get them to help you and protect you. So Hint number one.
Hurtful.
Finley, did you say for hurtful? Are you talking about what I've just said? Are you talking about protecting against hurtful spirits? Yes. Because we know there are bad entities out there. There are bad human spirits out there that mean harm, and there are bad, negative, non-human entities out there that are hurtful, and they have hurt us. And it's only because of my spirit guides and now my spirit family that I know what is going on and what to avoid. So, piece of information number one, contact your spirit guides and your angels. And I'm not talking top of the Christmas tree type angels, I'm talking about your light beings, your higher beings. They are there to protect you. You have them. Contact them. They've been waiting for you to say hello for a long time. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the responsibility of inviting spirits into your home. It is a huge responsibility.
Jonathan.
Did someone say that? The S word? Having spirits in your home, I would say, is like inviting guests into your home. You wouldn't invite 20 guests into your home, put them in a room, lock the room, and walk away. You wouldn't buy 20 pets, put them in a room, lock them up, and only look at them once a week. Mm-mm. If you want to have spirits in your home, you need to treat them like the conscious beings that they are. They have feelings, they have emotions, they have needs, they have wants, they have fears. You can't just collect them. And it really makes me upset that people collect haunted dolls and spirit vessels for the scary factor, to say, "Oh, I've got scary dolls. I've got 200 haunted dolls in my back bedroom." Why do you want 200 haunted dolls? Why don't you get 200 scary looking dolls that aren't spirit vessels? Do you know what I mean? If you want to collect scary ornaments, spooky ornaments, gothic looking ornaments, do that, but not 200 actual souls and spirits. Child? Who's saying that? Mac? Is there a child here? Are you talking about child spirits? I know, and that's what makes me really upset is a lot of haunted dolls and spirit vessels are children. Now imagine you had a child who's 3, 4, 5. Would you want someone to lock that child up in a room and only talk to them occasionally and just ignore them the rest of the time? No.
It's coming.
Wow, that was sinister. Is that you, Finley? Did you say it's coming? Did anyone say it's coming? It's coming is a BS word. Okay, thank you. Is someone coming on their way? Who? Outside the window. Is it that other shadow figure? Marcel, is this your dude? They can't get in, can they? No. And we're not doing anything wrong. Buried, is that anyone's word? BS word. Okay. So we're gonna have a shadow figure watching us from outside the window. I think they're just interested in what we're doing and what we're talking about. It's fine. Not talking about shadow figures today, are we? So we're safe. So I would say it is a big responsibility bringing in any haunted spirit vessels into your home. They're not there just as a collection. Please don't collect them just for the sake of collecting. They're not Pokemon cards. You know, they're not little collectible Labubu's. They are sentient, conscious beings. Okay? If you wouldn't do it to your grandma, your mum, your sister, or your child, Please don't do it to a spirit vessel. Wood. Who said that? Marcel? Wood? Do you mean like tree? Like wooden item? As in, I would do that? You're talking to about the spirit, the shadow figure outside. Well, are they angry? No. Let's just leave them there then, shall we? Don't worry about them because we need to talk about what we're talking about. So that is my second tip. Don't collect them like stamps, okay? If you wouldn't want your family member in this situation, please don't do it to these dolls, these teddies. They're not there as ornaments. Please understand that. And the second thing I would say is if you do have a large collection of them, please communicate with them and ask them if they're okay. And I'll get onto that soon.
Table.
What about the wooden table? What about it? The shadow figure outside wants a wooden table? Is looking at the table? Yeah, because that's where the camera is. Is that what they're asking?
Mary.
Someone called Mary? Is that a BS word? The shadow figure's asking what's on the wooden table. Is that what you meant? Tell him it's my camera. It's my phone. Okay, next thing. If you're inviting spirit vessels into your home, make sure you genuinely want that commitment. Okay? They're not something just to have and engage with for a couple of days and then forget about. No, 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 no. It makes me so sad when people get them and just ignore them. They, as I say, they're conscious
Child.
beings. Child, yeah. Does someone come? Is it Charlie? Hi, Charlie, you're back again. Oh, here we go. He's doing this again. Look, you saw my last video. Charlie visited and did this. Hi, Charlie. I did say people come, though. As soon as we start filming, they all come. We're talking about haunted dolls, Charlie. You're not attached to anything, are you? No. Charlie's uncle, are you here? Hi, Charlie's uncle. Okay. How am I ever supposed to film? I just get interrupted. Yes, it is a commitment. It is a commitment. So, if you're ready for that commitment and you're ready to invest the time, then the next thing you want to know is how do you find a spirit vessel?
Bribe.
Bribed? Did you mean to say that? No? You're looking for a different word? Okay, keep trying. Keep trying, Charlie. So, who was the first spirit vessel I had? Well, it turns out we had Mrs. Owl for years and years and years and didn't know. But Mrs. Owl is a relative and she's here for Jay. So she's more than welcome. And she attached herself to one of my stuffed owls. 100% okay. We just didn't know she was here. But she just likes chilling out with family members, and that is okay. But the other spirit vessels I had was Abigail. And I found Abigail in an antique shop. So I used EMF meters and I used pendulums, I used ghost tube, and I used as many discrete ways of working out who in the antique shop was a spirit vessel. Did anyone say that? Yes word. So Abigail was one of my first, weren't you, Abigail? And Abigail hated me. Didn't you? She hated me. She was like being brought home kicking and screaming. Yes, make that light flash. Show how much she didn't like me at first. But I feel, if you go back to the Abigail episode, I feel Abigail was destined to be with us. There's a reason why she's here. Who's done that? Is that for you, Finley? That's Abigail. It's like you saying, yes, you hated me. Abigail hated me.
Bribe.
Bribed. Who keeps saying that? What does that mean, Charlie? Bribed? You mean to say that word? You trying to say a B word? I can't work out what word you're trying to say, Charlie. Get your uncle, get someone else to help you say the word for you. So Abby, I found in an antique shop. She wasn't happy. She didn't like me. She didn't like my
Cried.
job. Cried. Who cried? Charlie, you crying? Did you cry? When did you cry, Charlie? Today? This week? When you passed? Oh, sweetheart, you cried. Were you sad? I bet. I bet all your family were really, really sad, weren't they? Yeah. Oh, bless you. Oh, makes me sad, Charlie, to hear you say that. Are you okay now, though? Good. Good, good, good. Thank you for letting me know.
Fireplace.
Who's in the fireplace? Jovian. You just let me know you're there? No, you got something. Is someone else in the fireplace? Have we got another visitor? Oh, good grief. We never get any, never get far in these films. Who's come in the fireplace? Is it Feel? Feel is like Dags. He's one of Dags' friend and he comes and hangs out with Dags, doesn't he, Dags? Flashy, flashy, thank you very much. Okay, welcome to the chat, Feel. Welcome to the chat room. Okay, so that's 3 visitors come since I started filming. No, 4. Whew. Okay, so if you want to find a spirit vessel, I highly, highly, highly recommend antique shops. Okay? Finley, stop playing with the phone. Finley. You finished? Thank you.
Bored.
Well, all right, I'm going to talk about you in a minute. Bugger. Okay, stop it. Pack it in. Oh, good grief. Okay, who else did we? I found who else? We found Dags in a charity shop. This is where being in touch with your spirit guides really helps because my spirit guide gave me the nudge straight away. Dags, you was in a locked glass cabinet, weren't you? You flashing. Normally the toys were on a toy shelf, but you were separate. So I don't know why the charity shop put you separate. I think it's because you're so gorgeous.
Axe.
Axe? Someone say that? I hope not. No one better be bringing an axe with them. Um, so charity shops, another great place to find them if you are able to communicate or sense. Otherwise, you could just be bringing home a load of just dolls and teddies. And then obviously there is online. Now, one of the first dolls I purchased online was Lisa. And I was really, really drawn to Lisa, little Lisa, because A, she's small. And I thought, oh, my husband won't notice her. And also because she likes traveling to Greece and we love going to Greece. So Lisa has been on holiday with us to Greece. And that was one of the reasons I got, because she's into Greek mythology, just like me. But sometimes when you're looking for spirit vessels or haunted dolls online, there'll be just that one that just doesn't stop nagging at you. You'll see it, you'll read the description, and it will be in your head, and it will be in your head, and it will be in your head. And that's a sign. Yep. Elise, that was you. I saw Elise when I was on my honeymoon, actually, online, and she wasn't cheap. Oh, I could not get Elise out of my head. Was that you doing that on purpose, Elise?
Buried.
Just want to say that? Buried? What's that shadow figure doing outside? Not burying something, is it? Good God. I could not get Elise out of my head. She was there tapping away, and I had to reserve her and I had to purchase her. And Elise was an adventure to get because Elise, before she even arrived, she sent her friend. You sent your friend, and that caused all sorts of chaos. So before she even got here, her presence was being felt here. So that's how you know it was meant to be. Sometimes the spirits choose you. Is that right? Yes. The spirits choose you. Now with Janice, I was really.
Unfortunate.
Who said that? No one. BS word. Janice, I was really drawn to Janice just because I love her painting and I love how unusual she is, but also because her description just sounded so nice. And I was right. Janice and me, she's just the nicest soul. Lisa's just the nicest soul. Um, Finley, I hunted high and low for Finley. We were looking for a teenage boy to keep Abigail happy because Abigail was not happy hanging around with middle-aged ladies. And the middle-aged ladies weren't happy hanging around with grumpy teenager Abigail. So I thought it'd be really good if Abigail had a friend, and we found Finley. And I'm so glad we did because Finley is awesome. Really good energy in Finley. And then we wanted a bit more of a male presence, and so we found James. And I'm
I'm not sure.
really good we found James. Who said that? Lisa, you're not sure what about liking Abby? Well, we make it work, don't we? Yeah. And now we have James, and I'm really glad James came. So, how,
Buried.
who keeps saying buried? Who's buried outside? Is there someone buried outside? Is the shadow figure burying something? Is he putting something in the ground? Marcel, what's he putting in the ground? A plant? An entity? Outside our window? Is he doing that for the greater good? Do we want entities buried in our flower bed? Can you tell him not to?
Jonathan.
Did someone say that? Is he burying someone called Jonathan? Good God. I don't want a Jonathan spirit buried in my flower bed. Did you mean to say Jonathan? Did you mean to say a name? No. Is it a word that sounds like that? Is it a human spirit he's dealing with? No. Is it a negative entity? Is it one of those leechy things? Ugh, hate them. So in the spirit realm, there are like negative leechy energy suckers, like dark, blobby, gross things, but just like leeches. They're not really that sentient. They just go around sucking your energy. And the shadow figure's jobs is to clean them up and dispose of them. So shadow figures are your friendly neighborhood cleaners above everything else. Can you not clean it in our garden?
Mary.
Someone say that? Can you go tell him to go bury it somewhere else, please? Really don't want it growing on our plants. Got a nice buddleia outside. Anyway, moving on. So that is how you find. Now, looking for haunted vessels, haunted dolls online is a gamble. It is a gamble. There are scammers out there. Um, you just have to go on the reviews and on your gut feeling and just listen to your spirit guides. That's the only advice I can give you. There is no 100% surefire way that you're going to get what they advertise. And the thing is, you can't even complain or prove it because, do you know what I mean? You can't say, well, you didn't send me a ghost, you just sent me a doll. What's eBay or Etsy or Vinted going to say about that? Not a lot they can do, is there? No. I was just very lucky
Who
that.
is she?
Well, let me just put my hands out. I was just very lucky that everything I got what I ordered, but that's because I really, really focused on channel to make sure they were the right fit for us and they were what they said they were, and the reviews were all good for all the sellers. Okay, so once you have your spirit wrestle or it's coming to you, you need to know how to look after it. So I want you to imagine that you have been put in a box, in a mailing box. You don't know where you're going. You don't know why you're going. You don't know how far away you're going. It is a mystery. Okay?
Mary.
Who keeps saying Mary? Is there someone called Mary here? Is this a new spirit? Hello, Mary. Are you just visiting? Have you come with Charlie? Oh. Are you what we call Charlie's uncle? No. Are you related to Charlie? You've just come to say hello to Charlie. Okay. Well, thanks for saying hello. Do you mean well? Good. Thank you. We're just filming if that's okay. Excellent.
It's coming.
Deep breaths, Nikki. We've got this. It's chaos. Okay, so now we've got a Mary here. Yes, so your Finley, stop it. Your incoming haunted doll or spirit vessel is coming. They will be scared. Okay? They will be confused. They will be anxious. Some more so than others. Some will be excited because they know what's happening, especially the ones that chose you or the ones where their previous hosts have explained what's happening, and that is a good seller. They will be explaining what's happening, so they could be really excited. But as in with Abigail, she was angry because I took her away from her antique shop and took away from the other spirits she hung out with in the antique shop.
Yet again.
Yet again. I'd close the curtains on that dude if it didn't mean the light would be so bad. Okay. Elise, were you scared and confused? No, because you knew what was happening, didn't you? Dags, you were very confused. Janice, did you know what was happening? You did. Lisa, were you explained what was happening? Were you still a bit anxious? Yes. Because they don't know where they're going to end up. They don't know where they're going to end up. So when they arrive, please, please, please be super, super sensitive and nice and calm. Okay? Some spirits, like Jovian, when Jovian arrived, you knew what was going on, didn't you, Jovian? And he was so excited and chatty, weren't you? He was really, really confident. And the first thing he said, he wanted to check out the whole house. He wanted to check out the garden. He wanted to grant me wishes. He wanted me to take photos of him. He was really, really chatty. Some spirits, they don't talk for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, even a couple of months. Every spirit is different, but they all need an explanation. So, regardless if you've got a communication method sorted out or not, please tell them who you are, tell them who your family members are, tell them
Scream.
where they are. Is that negative entity screaming? Well, that's just gross. Is that shadow figure being quite brutal? Oh. Tell him to take it away. Is he doing it on purpose while I'm filming? Can he not? Can you go away? Good God. Tell your haunted doll everything. Explain what part of the house in, explain what part of the town and country they're in, because some might be going abroad.
Start.
So I'll say that now. They need to know things and they need to know the rules of the house as well. So, for example, human spirits will understand if you ask them not to go upstairs or to stay out of the bedrooms or to stay out of the bathrooms and toilets. I mean, they'll pretty much understand human basic societal rules like that. Non-human spirits, some of them don't know what a bathroom or bedroom is. So they can't stay out of a place they don't know what you mean. So maybe you need to show them this is a toilet, this is a bathroom, please do not enter this room. This is our bedroom, it is private, please do not enter this room. This is where we sleep and we want privacy to be alone. Sometimes you need to be really, really direct and explain why and what and show them. You need to tell them boundaries because otherwise they're just going to explore and try and see what's going on. And that's okay. That's okay. You need to make them feel welcome, feel that they're welcome here. Introduce them to all the other spirits you have there. It's a really good idea. Let me just ask this. Do you guys like it if you get a welcoming candle? That's a big yes, really big yes. You guys love candles, don't you? Candle light and candle energy is really important. Do you all like incense?
Are you okay?
Abigail doesn't like incense, do you, Abigail? You don't like smoke of any variety, but that's personal to you for reasons that are very obvious to you. Am I okay? Who said that? Is that Mary? Well, Mary, there's a shadow figure outside my living room window trying to bury a negative entity in my flower bed, so I'm not overly excited about that. But I'm sure worse things happen. He knows what he's doing. I have to trust his judgment on what he's doing, although I do feel sometimes that shadow figure outside is just there to torment me sometimes. Not like you, is it, Marcel? So explain everything. Welcome them, introduce yourself, light a candle, light incense. Ask them where would be a good place for them to sit. Okay? This may change. Once they get to know the other spirits in your home, if you have others, friendships and bonds and dislikes will form. Okay?
Betrayed.
Who's he betrayed? Me? You, Marcel? That shadow figure's betrayed you? That's a big word. Why? Because he's doing this on purpose? Seems a bit petty, doesn't it? Yeah. Pack it in. Yeah. So they all like different places, and generally speaking, once your vessel's got a place in the living room, you don't like to be moved, do you? You all like to, once you've got a place you're happy with, don't keep moving them. And if you do want to pick them up and move them, please ask their permission. Yeah. And they might want to sit next to different spirits depending on who they form friendships with. So it's all about.
Child.
Mary, are you talking about little red dags and feel? Yeah, they're not children. They're little demon types, but they are little. They're not children though. Um, so ask them where they'd like to go and then leave them there. Don't keep moving them constantly. Although, once you get bonded and close and you learn to trust each other, sometimes they do enjoy a cuddle. Well, that's a big yes. They do enjoy a cuddle of their vessel, if a vessel is cuddleable. Sadly, I can't cuddle Janice because it's really hard to cuddle a painting.
Invisible.
Who's invisible? You talk about you, Mary?
Play with me.
Who's saying that? Feel? Who do you want to play with you? You want Mary to play with you? Mary, are you an adult? Mary, are you a child? Oh, okay. Are you the same age as Charlie? Are you a bit older? Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Bags and Feel, they love playing with other children. So yeah, you guys play together. That's absolutely fine. Why don't back and field? Why don't you show Mary and Charlie around the house? Who's flashing? Okay, so let's have a. Where was I? Yes, some spirit vessels like a cuddle, only if you ask for their permission, because not they're not always in the mood for it. But I do like giving. I like giving Abigail a cuddle because
I told her.
although she's grumpy, I love her. You told her? Okay, good. Thanks. Jesus, what's going on? See, listen, look, is this the life you want? Is this the life you want to be surrounded by beings all doing their own things? Goodness me. So find a place, ask them, communicate with them. Now, in terms of communication, I highly, highly recommend rods because it works really well for me, but I know it doesn't work well for everyone. Pendulums work well, but not for everyone. Apps work really well, as you can see. It's really helpful, but
It's coming.
tell him to do one, Marcel, please. Apps work really well, but they are entertainment and they do spit out a lot of nonsense. And so you have to confirm what's being said is actually being said. On the whole, if it's a negative word, it's generally bullshit.
I
Okay?
can't get through.
Who's saying that? You can't get through the window. Good. I don't want him coming in and I don't want him bringing his negative stuff in. Tell him he's not been invited. Um, oh, this is impossible. Apps. Be really, really wary of apps. Really wary of apps. And have them on, take off the Wi Fi
You don't understand.
and the network so it doesn't interfere with it. I don't understand. Marcel, do I need to let the shadow figure in? No. There we go. Big no.
Sun.
You talking about the sun in the sky? Is the shadow figure not enjoying the sun? Is it like a vampire? Well, go. I'm not letting him in. I'm not letting you in. No. So you've got the apps, you've got EMF. Now, the EMF meters, brilliant, but everything sets these off. Wi-Fi, mobile phones, TVs, anything electrical, Alexas, metal sets these off. Okay, any electrical currents. So these are really, really hard to be used 100% accurately. Again, use them as a guide and then confirm. They are really good tools to have around though. Cat balls, again, good tools to have around. Sometimes they do go off by themselves. The only thing that hasn't gone off by itself that I'm aware of is the motion sensor, the music box. That's
Anna.
that seems pretty accurate. Someone say Anna? No, okay. We've
Hide
got
now.
is he going to hide? Get out of the sun. Good. Thank you. Um we've got the radio spirit boxes, we've got EVPs. There's so many different paranormal investigation devices out there. Um, you've just got to find the one that works for you and the one you can rely on to tell the
Cry.
truth. Who's that? Charlie? Are you crying, Charlie? Are you crying? Did the shadow figure scare you? Oh, sweetheart. You go sit with Lisa. Lisa will keep you safe. She's a big shining light and she keeps everybody safe. Don't let that big bad shadow figure outside scare you. So communicate. Once you've got a communication method that works for you,
Mistaken.
I'm gonna have to turn off GhostTube in a minute. You can work out the wants and dislikes of your haunted vessels, your spirit vessels. So, who do they want to sit next to? Where do they want to sit? The other thing I'm going to say is they are now living in your home. Okay, so if you have child spirits living in your home, especially in your living room, be careful what you say and do. Be careful what you watch on TV, because if you wouldn't show a small child what you're watching on TV, don't let your child's spirit see them, because it scares them. If you're going to watch an 18 rated horror film and you've got little 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 year old kids in the room with you, it's going to scare them.
Give it to me.
Give what to you? What am I giving to you? Who said that? Charlie? What am I giving you? What do you want? You talking about the frogs? You like the frogs in the fireplace? They're my frogs. Get your own frogs. Oh, goodness me. You want my fireplace frogs? Do you like them? Was it you that kept saying fireplace? Oh, they're cute frogs, aren't they? So careful what you do in front of your spirits. Same goes for if you have spirits that come from an older time. So, for example, Elise was from the 1800s. So I had to explain to her what a vacuum cleaner was and what modern technical items were, and also explain that what's on TV is like fiction. It's not real. It's not really happening unless it's the news and stuff. Did someone just say scream? Charlie, are you screaming because I won't give you the frogs? Charlie, are you having a tantrum? Do you want me to put a frog on your lap? You can't take the frogs with you though, can you? No. Would you like to hold a frog? Hang on. Ding! That would be me. There we go.
They hide.
There. Are you happy now? No more tantrums. You'll turn into a spoilt child. Keep giving you everything you want. With that in mind, spirits also really like to watch and listen to music. You guys love music. Music is the most powerful way, I know you want, to raise vibrations, to make spirits happy. Find out what music they like, okay? And the music tastes do change. So Abby and Finley now really enjoy the music of today, don't you guys? Big Benson Boom fans. Whereas when Abby first came, you were a big UB40 fan. Not anymore. I know. So let them listen and watch music from their era, but then also introduce them to new music because their tastes do change. I often, when I go to work, leave the radio on for these guys so they've got something to listen to. I often watch things with them that they've chosen. They do like watching films. You've got to make sure it's appropriate. Sometimes when they do, yeah, I did bribe them with a frog. Sometimes we watch something that becomes too scary and it does affect them. It does scare them. And I know that we watched a scary film recently that upset you all because it scared me. And I had to leave a light on for several nights because they were so scared to have the lights off.
Betrayed.
I know, Marcel. I know, mate. We'll discuss it later, see what's going on, yeah? So treat your spirit vessels as if they were guests in your house. If you wouldn't do it with a living human in your house, don't do it with the spirit vessels. Sometimes they can be naughty too. So if your whole reason for getting the spirit vessel is for the haunted, spooky nature of it, chances are it's not going to happen. They don't all move things. They don't all cause lights to flash and items to move and objects to throw around. And I would say the more relaxed and settled they are in the house, the less activity you get. Generally speaking, from my experience, the movements and the items moving and the paranormal phenomenon happens when one of them is not happy. It's usually caused by high emotion. So I have had objects move, I have had objects being thrown, I have had unusual electrical activity, and I have had unusual smells as well. Mostly caused by high emotions, generally sad or angry emotions. So I would say a calm, quiet
Be
house
careful.
is a happy house. Who's saying be careful? Have I got to be careful of the shadow figure outside? Is he getting angry now? I thought he was going to go away because of the sun. Why does he always come when we're filming? So if your sole reason for getting a haunted doll is to get some fun paranormal activity, it's probably not a good idea. Yes, there are poltergeist spirits, but poltergeist spirits are not happy spirits. Okay? If you want a happy, content family of spirit vessels, it's probably going to be quite calm. The cat balls flash less for me now. The what else? The EMF flash less for me now. I haven't had any movement in a long time, and it's because all their needs are being met. I do see them still often. I see Finley a lot. I see Jovian a lot. I see Mac a lot. We have heard Dags. I feel Dags all the time because he likes to sit on my head and my shoulder and watch what I'm doing on my phone. So bear in mind, you'll never be alone. There's no such thing as privacy anymore. Okay, but they're a part of your lives. So if you're having a haunted doll in your life, they become part of your life. We've had big electrical problems in my studio, and my granddad Bob's been there helping me. Dags, you've been helping me, haven't you? James, you've been investigating what's going on with the electricity. So they help and guide. Elise helps and guides me with all my witchcraft needs and all my spiritual needs. We
Hole.
hole. Has he dug that hole? Hmm. Is he putting that negative thing in it? Marcel helps me with negative entities. Elise helps me with negative entities. Lisa helps. They help me on investigations. So I wouldn't be without them, but they are a big commitment. And the other thing I want to say is they have free will. So if they want to leave because they're not happy, please let them leave. Once the spirit's in a vessel, it can move a vessel. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're not happy in your home, they switch vessels. So what was once a haunted doll might suddenly become an empty vessel because the spirit has left because they're not happy. Is that true, guys? So it could be a case of if you've got too many spirits crammed into one room, a lot of them leave because they just don't like being so crowded, especially if they're with other spirits they don't like. They might leave, they might find other vessels, or they might just be really upset being crammed in a room. I am not getting any more spirits, not because I don't want them, but because these guys do not want any more living in the room. It's too full, too full, and they're happy where they're at now. And I respect that choice of theirs. Plus, we also have a lot of visitors, so it's not like we're ever without extra interest.
Garden.
He's in the garden. Yeah, I know. Digging holes, burying negative leeches. Goodness me, what are we going to do, eh? So, my top tips, because this video's gone on long enough now, my top tips are: learn how to communicate, contact your spirit guides. It is a big commitment. Do not fill a room rammed full. Respect a good quantity of spirits is enough. If you are communicating daily with every single one, you can't have too many. Okay? They all deserve respect. Do not decorate your doll to look spooky just for the spooky factor. You,
True.
troop, that's a weird word. Someone say that? No? Yes word. You wouldn't like it if someone came up to you and covered your face in face paint without your permission. Finley, pack it in. See what you're doing. Thank you. Um, and communicate and look after them. Look after them. I love living with spirits. I think it's brilliant, and they all have a different place in my heart because they're all so different, and I wouldn't be without them. Billy,
Door.
you ready to go now? Are you? Yes. So on that note, me and the spirits, I think we're all going to go to the bed race parade now, and I thank you so much for listening. As per usual, nothing is smooth here. Everyone gets sidetracked. We always have visitors. We always have crazy going on. Please put any questions you have in the comments and I will answer them for you. And I hope you enjoyed learning more about how to look after spirit vessels. Please look after them, is all I'm saying. I am an advocate for spirits. They deserve love and respect. Play the music. Watch fun things. They are good fun. Finny, is that you saying you're ready to go now? Finny's bored. Yes. I know, we're going soon, don't panic. All right, then, my friends, if you've liked this, please like and subscribe for more investigations and more spiritual nonsense. I hope you found it useful. From me and everybody else, or my residents, or my visitors, or my weird entities outside the window. Bye.